My name is Alec, and I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my favorite desserts. It's called Dirt, and you'll see why pretty soon. And it's not very healthy, but you want to make it on the holidays. You don't want to eat it all the time. And it's going to be pretty yummy. These are some of the ingredients you're going to need. It really depends on your preference, but I chose 2 types of sugar, brown and confectioners, gummy worms, sour, plain, doesn't matter, Oreos, chocolate covered pretzels. Those are just my favorite snacks. Chocolate, you can put whatever you want in it. A small bottle of vanilla extract, 1 to 2 small cartons of whipping cream, just like that, doesn't matter really the brand at all. And then you're going to want an immersion blender, but if you don't have one, it really doesn't matter. It's no biggie. You can just use a whisk. It might take a bit longer and you'll have to put some elbow into it, but that will be fine. Well, this is what you're going to need to make whipped cream. This is homemade. It's the heart of the whole dish, and I really would not suggest making it if you're going to buy whipped cream. I don't really take measurements, so there's no way to get it wrong, so just don't use these. We're going to need 1 to 2 small cartons of whipping cream, 2 different types of sugars, brown and confectioners, and it makes a difference, the brown sugar. An immersion blender, and I use the blade on it because I can't find the whisk, but I find it doesn't matter either way. So we're gonna make the whipped cream now, and this is my favorite part. It's really fun. So you can use a whisk, like I said. I have the immersion blender, and I'm using brown sugar because once we were actually at the opening for the Family Dinner Project site, and I was working with Chef Mary, and we made whipped cream for dessert, and we used brown sugar, and I could really taste the difference. And from now on, I always use it. So just get this going. And first, you might want to just get some of your ingredients open. This is the vanilla extract. And you're going to want to pour in the sugar as you go so it doesn't clump up. But you can just put in the vanilla extract first. And you don't want too much. That's more than enough right there. So we're going to start blending. Make sure to hold it, or else, well, we have had bad experiences otherwise. And just slowly start to pour this in. Well, actually, you want to use mostly confectioner's sugar, but like I said, the brown sugar is really important. So that's a good amount right there. I'll just put in the confectioner's sugar. And this stuff you don't want to put too much in. You don't want overly sweet whipped cream. And now basically just whip it, taste it until you feel it's ready. Now the whipped cream's almost done, and you might want to just taste it, see if you need more of anything. This actually tastes really good right now. You don't want it to be too sweet because we're adding lots of other sweet things too. So you just want to, like I said, this is almost done. I want to keep whipping a bit more. And now, I think the whipped cream is just about done. You can see how it's starting to get all those ripples and the cones and everything, and that's telling you that it's really thickened, and it's yummy too. So that's the most important thing. Right now, these are what we're going to put in that whipped cream, which is just, by the way, perfect. And For this, you could use maybe the bottom of a pan or back of a spoon. But in my opinion, the best choice is a mallet. Oh yeah, and by the way, don't wreck your counter when you're doing this. Don't miss. You just want to make sure they're all crushed. You actually do want some big pieces. Believe me, if you make them really small, it's not, the texture is just going to be terrible. And just pour these in. I like to put in chocolate pretzels, but really you can put any chocolatey, sweet snack food you like. Put these in. Actually, I think I took too many, so that should be enough. And you just want to fold it in with a spatula, just like that. And you can see the dirt is really starting to come together now. And this is exactly what we want. Nice big chunks of Oreos. This is going to be great. And you want it to be nice and rough. Actually, I think we might want to add the rest of the pretzels. Underestimated how much whipped cream we had. And like I said, you might not see a ton of Oreos, but we're going to crush some more up and put them on the top. So, oh, and by the way, I almost forgot. I put these gummy worms in. I might put some sour in later. But for now, you can always add stuff when you have your own portions. So yeah, that should be enough, I guess. You don't want a ton, it's just like a little treat. That's great right there. And don't go too hard in the whipped cream or else it will thin out. And that's perfect. And I'm not gonna put sour in right now. You can if you want. And that's about it. Now we've almost finished the dirt. So what we're going to do is we're going to crush up some Oreos, put them on the top. That's really going to make it look like dirt. We don't want to fold these ones in. Just let them lay on the top. And we want to crush these up, bring back the mallet. Crush these more than the other ones. So just pound away at them if you want. But that's more than enough. You can serve this in a big bowl, just at a dinner table if you like. But sometimes what I like to do is just put it in a glass. Clear is the best. You can see all the different layers and everything. So I crushed up some Oreos here that I just did. And we're not going to put those on top of this, but what we're going to do is scoop some of this dirt, yummy dirt out. And just don't be too careful about it. Doesn't matter. And then get a nice big glob of it in there. Yeah, that's perfect. And now, let's take a nice handful of Oreos. And just sort of sprinkle them over the top. Just like that. And now it looks like dirt. And now, what's better than a nice cup of dirt? This is amazing. Thanks for watching.
Taste it.